Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Just a quick mail day recap. Got a short stack of stuff here. I've been real strategic in my purchases lately, buying stuff that I thought was priced to sell, or bundling stuff as well to cut down on shipping cost. Which shipping, obviously, I see a lot more $5 here, $5 there. It really can add up when you're buying cards individually. So I just wanted to showcase those. This is the first card I bought. This is my second chance to get it. I think it'd been on the eBay before for a minimum bid of $5 is what I won this for, and I think it had gone on unpurchased the week before. So I figured, hey, I finally get a spring on it. Classic case of with $5 shipping and handling, I just had to make sure it was worth the $10. And I think it is. It's got a little bit of a raised corner down here, but a very clean card. Excellent centering on it for 78. And I needed the 78 Perry for the Jim Perry collection. Still looking to pick up his short print from 66 as well as his 79. But for the most part, almost complete with that Gaylord Perry collection. But just an interesting card right there. One vintage piece. So another thing, if you've seen my past videos, I've been focusing on some of the late 90s, early 2000 inserts, focusing on guys like Jeter, A-Rod, and a little bit of Griffey too, although his stuff is becoming too expensive for my blood recently. So we'll see how that goes. But I like this Focus Pocus. Look at that shine, that reflection, really sharp card. And once again, my theory on this series of PSA, probably really overgraded on this. I have no idea why this is only an 8. It's got the, if this thing had a Gem Mint 10 slabbed on it, I would not question it one bit. Clean front and back too. So a really cool card, and just, hey, I'll take it. I love 8s. I love that I can get that for under $10. Here's a card, not ultra modern, but definitely a modern card, this Rookie Sensations. It's from the 2015 Topps Chrome update. So this came out around the holiday season 2015. They sold it with a kind of a little box that had some regular Topps update cards, and you got 2 Chrome packs. And in one of those Chrome packs, you'd always have a Rookie Sensation. So you would get one of these cards in every box. I think there's 20 in the set. So you're talking 20 boxes you'd have to bust to get the Jeter. Looking at the pop report as a whole, not a lot of this stuff is PSA graded. There's probably, I think, 34 of these, if I remember correctly, these even graded. I did not have a chance to purchase any of these because in the when these came out in late fall, early winter 2015, I was deployed to the Middle East doing a incredibly difficult mission. Still, that stuff still haunt me today, but it's kind of coming full circle here, buying something that kind of reminds me of a difficult time in my life, a difficult mission I was doing in the military, and the fact that I couldn't buy any of these. Much rather been back home in Hawaii with my family at that time, but that fall of 2015, interesting stuff going on in the world, and got to be a part of that. But still, cool card, and like I said, probably won't be a high pop report card when all is said and done, because they just really didn't make a lot of this 2015 Topps Chrome update. All right, that's it for the baseball. Let's talk a little bit of football. A cool card from 1988. This is the Bo Jackson. And the next group of cards, all these were bought in one Probstein auction. So some people say Probstein stuff goes a little bit higher, and it might, but you can still find deals. And you'll see here as I bundle all these cards together to save on shipping and handling. I'm really pleased with what I got for the price that I paid. This Jackson alone is, like I said, from his 88, his rookie year for football. And I like it a little bit better than his regular Topps there because it shows him in action. Big fan of the action. Had that card, have it SGC graded, but now wanted to get it in a PSA slab. All right, another card. This would probably be the only speculative piece of the lot. This is that Steven Jackson, his pristine rookie from 2004. Don't have very many, if anything, 2004 graded. But let's look at the back there. You can see the numbering on that out of 999. Steven Jackson is a guy who had over 11,000 career rushing yards in the NFL. I think he had 8 seasons where he rushed for over 1,000 yards. So he had a good body of work. Will he make the Hall of Fame? I think eventually he probably does. But the only speculative piece, because I do not have a Steven Jackson collection. Here's one of my favorite cards of the football lot here. Let it focus here for a minute. So much shine there. It's having a hard time catching it with the camera. This X-Fractor Andrew Luck. So I think I paid less than $7 for this. Man, all day long I'd pick this up. I'd pay even more than $10 for this. I love the X-Fractors. These cards were known to have poor centering. The X-Fractor and the Refractor from that 2012 Topps Chrome for Andrew Luck. So picking this up in a near mint 7, the person who sent this in was probably hoping to get a 10. And looking at this card, if it had a 10 designator on there, I would not question it. This is a gorgeous card, really well centered. I don't see any blemishes on the surface or the corners or the edges, and I'm just like, I have no idea what's holding this back. But he definitely has a better eye appeal than that 7. And you wouldn't send this card in hoping to get a 7. I'll be honest with you. So glad to have it to the collection. Why is Andrew Luck cards, why are they so cheap? I think, for one, just the way that he walked away from the game on his own terms. I think there was a lot of collectors who had invested a lot of money into his cards, and I think they kind of feel stabbed in the back or betrayed when he walked away from the game. And everybody just dumped. All of a sudden, all these cards are being dumped on the market. And it's a case of, what have you done for me lately? And he's not going to do anything for you lately. I still think that Andrew Luck is long-term a Hall of Fame caliber player. So we'll see what happens. But I've been enjoyed collecting his cards. I didn't really have much of his stuff when he was an active player because it was so expensive. But I've been not hesitant to pick up his cards whenever I see them now. All right, on to some basketball here. This 96 is my favorite year for collecting basketball, and this is the finest second series refractor. Don't have this is not a high pop report card. Looking at it, there's like 30 something of these graded without the coating, and like 19 graded with the coating, as far as PSA is concerned. So not worried about this card exploding, in supply. But I really wanted this card, and I've looked at a couple that had sold in the last month or two, and they were a little over $100. I got this for $60. Granted, this one doesn't have the coating, and the ones I had looked at before that sold for 100 plus had coating on it. But this stuff has really dropped a lot. So I thought it was a steal to get it for $60. I thought the timing was right, the price was right. Super excited to have this amazing card in my collection. Another low-end purchase I got for just over $6. This is a Bowman's Best Kevin Garnett second-year card. It's got a chromate finish on it. I'm trying not to get too much glare. But a really clean card, really clean card. Cool design, too, on that 96 Bowman's Best that's growing on me. Can't go wrong with a Tim Duncan rookie card for around $10 price point. And once again, mind you, I bundled all these together. So in the end, I paid less than $1 shipping and handling on average per card. This one's got the coating. I have this in a Mint 9 or Gem Mint 10 without coating. And really can't tell a whole difference between that and this card, really, when it comes down to it. It's probably overly graded, as a lot of these cards from the this numbering system. I think PSA in their sense to clear the backlog were probably a little too critical on some of these cards. Front and back, like no issues whatsoever on that. Clean, super clean on both sides. And once again, you're probably not going to send this card in with the hopes of getting an 8, at least a 9 or a 10 probably. Another super clean card that I got for less than $8. A Vince Carter Bowman's Best rookie from '98. Add that to the collection. And I would not have bid on this card, except I had already, won several other auctions and was like, well, if I'm going to get combined shipping and handling, it was worth it to me to add to the collection. And, grading will never be under $10 in my opinion again. Well, maybe, I doubt it. But so go ahead and pick it up now in the New Mint 8. Yeah, just for the personal collection, a nice, cool Vince Carter piece. But that's all I got for you. Once again, everybody, I appreciate your posts, your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.